Yo, what's up guys? So this is just going to be a short video to go over the massive nerfs that Blizzard just did, the regeneration and mass regeneration, which are the two main healing runes if you're going to heal as a mage. This looks like some of the first changes that Blizzard has done the runes, which means obviously we knew they were going to change runes anyway. And before I go into it, mage healing did kind of seem busted with how much of the healing you could actually do. So they might not even be that bad of nerfs, but in my opinion, it does seem kind of severe on them, right? So let's just get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is that it changed the base mana cost of regen and mass regeneration. As you can tell from the screenshot, which I got from the beautiful, the lovely, the Mage Discord, the all-powerful mages in there, your one-stop shop for everything and anything mage related. Check it out. Link in the description and in the pinned comment. Go. They're much smarter than me. Go over there. Anyway, as you can tell from regeneration, it used to be 32% of base mana cost, and now it's 43%. Not a huge jump in mana, so it's not the end of the world. But mass regeneration, however, used to be 21% of base mana, and now it's 69% of base mana. That's a jump. That's a little over 3 times the cost of mana. However, do note that this is base mana. There's a big difference for how much something costs in your base mana versus how much it costs when you get all your gear and all your intellect. Granted, at level 25, you probably don't have that much intellect in comparison to how much you would have at 40 and 50 and 60 in the later phases. But either way, just know that it's base mana and not like all your mana. So that kind of means something, right? The next thing they did was they nerfed the base healing. As you can tell from the red outline, they nerfed both regen and mass regen. Those weren't drastic healing nerfs in my opinion. I think one of the biggest nerfs here came from Temporal Beacon. As you can see here, Temporal Beacon says it records the subject's space-time position. 40% of all arcane damage done by the caster will be converted to healing. That says 40%. That used to be 100%. Now, to be fair, 100% of a mage doing damage, mages do a shit ton of damage. They're some of the best DPS in the game. And a mage doing 100% of that damage into healing, whether that's arcane explosion or blasting or whatever is going to be the meta, that's a shit ton of healing to do. So it's kind of like an acceptable nerf. That one just kind of caught me off a little bit. But the one that completely hit out of left field that I did not expect was this part right here. Now, both regen and mass regen says heals the target for yada, 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 and applies Temporal Beacon for 30 seconds. After casting this spell, you will suffer from Tangled Casualty for 5 minutes, reducing your fire and frost spell damage by 50% and preventing the use of ice block. I don't like that. I'll say it. I don't fucking like it. I don't care. I hate that part of it. You can't use fire or frost and you can't ice block. That's wild to me. I know that you would generally, if you're healing, gonna be using arcane spells anyway, but it just seems like such a random thing to put in the game. And I don't know if I don't like that or the 60% nerf on Temporal Beacon more, but either way, it was completely unexpected. I kind of expected the mana nerf. I kind of expected the healing nerf, but I really did not expect this Tangled Casualty nerf or even the 60% nerf on Temporal Beacon. Either way, I don't want to be a doomer. I'm not trying to sound like a doomer. Nobody knows in the whole entire world what's going to happen. This is all speculation. If you click a YouTube video, you have 2 types of people on YouTube right now making seasons content, right? You're the people who are nerding out and trying to theory craft and class discords and trying to figure out why they're doing this and what's going to be the best. And then you have the people who are just spamming videos to be content and get views. Everybody in that whole field is just speculating, okay? Nobody even knows if mage healing was going to be good or bad. But I think we all can agree that where mage was standing with the healing, it was OP. There's no, like 100% of your damage to turn into healing. It barely costs any mana. The healing, that's crazy, right? So who really knows how mages are going to be healing? Maybe it's just good for dungeon healing, or maybe you're just not going to have to heal and you can just pump that huge DPS because those new mage runes are fucking sick. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is mage healing dead? Are we okay? And which of these nerfs caught you off guard? Until the next one, peace.